A new helicopter is joining the fleet with UW Health Med Flight. It'll happen later this year at the Southern Wisconsin Regional Airport that's in Janesville. The helicopter will fly to areas in southern Wisconsin and northern Illinois to transport patients. Dr. Andrew Cathers, director of the Med Flight program, says there will be two teams based in Janesville, one for the helicopter and one for the ambulance. He says this will save critical time for patients.
So by moving the helicopters out of that area, we're getting 20, 30, 40 minutes closer to the patients. And then that allows us to get to the patients sooner, start doing interventions and treating them and get them to wherever they need to be faster.
There will be a second pediatric neonatal team added to the area for child patients as well.